Welcome, my name again is Mark MacDonald, and today I just want to talk to you about my travelling days. So when I left New Zealand, I spent a bit of time 8 years in the UK, but the first 2 to 3 years was very much about two things. Starting my career, international career with some of the financial institutions such as Bankers Trust, JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, First Boston, the likes of companies like that. Plus the other side was actually when I was doing some contract basis work to fund my travelling. And today I want to talk to you about my travelling. Some of the countries I went to: Europe twice. Europe first time was through Eurail, and the second time was with Campervan with some of my closest mates. Wonderful trips, seeing the places, the old places and the history of Europe, and also getting down to the beaches and the party scenes of the Greek islands and Turkey, and it was just superb times. Also went to Africa. I did a trip through Africa and seeing all the game parks and camping out in the wilderness where a lion could come through the camp at any stage, and sensational time for me when I was such a young person, seeing the world. Spent a bit of time in the Middle East, particularly around Israel and Egypt. Egypt in particular has so much history, and actually Israel does as well, and I learned so much for both those countries. There's a history behind it, and there's incredible learning time. Also did some diving courses in the Middle East, around the Sharm el-Sheikh, and also did some in Hurghada. So I'm a qualified rescue diver around scuba diving. Also did some travelling around Hong Kong, and also through Central America, down from Mexico down to Costa Rica, and back up there. The exciting part of that, well, not exciting, too good, but it was when we got mugged in El Salvador by some kids with machetes. That was fun. Not. So lucky survive. Things we lost are not important. Things in life that are important are not things at all, as they say. So that was couldn't be truer. So, and also through Canada and the States on the way back. So that first couple of 2 or 3 years was actually all about me, about experiencing the world, and memories that I can never forget, and they actually created who I am. So I would always recommend it to people, particularly people coming from, if you consider New Zealand, which is a small country down in the South Pacific. Getting out and seeing the world is really important. So and you bring a lot of that knowledge back, which we generally do. But if you're anywhere else in the world, it's good to get out and see in a different country, see how people live. Seeing in Africa, seeing people live in mud huts, but you look at the kids and you look at the parents, and they're happy. They don't have much, but they're happy. What do we have? Are we happy? We have a lot, but we want more. And I noticed that all the way through Africa. People were having more and more, but they didn't actually look as happy as they were back up in places like Nairobi and on the outskirts of that city. There's something about living in mud huts. Not saying you should go and do one, but think of the mentality around that. And that's the stuff that came to me and made life real for me. So just sort of a quick rundown of my travel days, and hopefully get a bit more of an insight about who I am. My name again is Mark MacDonald. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.